Would You Marry Me is a romantic comedy about a man and a woman who enter a high-stakes, 90-day fake marriage to win a luxurious newlywed home. Jung So-min plays Woo-Mary, a small business owner who has a fiancé named Kim Woo-joo, played by So Bum-joon. However, he secretly cheats with a woman named Jenny, who is his colleague. Surprisingly, Woo-Mary finds an earring in the bedroom that triggers her suspicion of an affair. When Woo-Mary sits with Woo-joo in a cafe, Woo-joo plays with his phone, and Woo-Mary realizes that he likes every post from the account sweet_Jenny97. Woo-Mary directly asks Woo-joo about the affair while showing an earring identical to the one worn by sweet_Jenny97. Woo-Mary confirms whether they sleep together and why such an item falls on the bed. Woo-joo blames himself and admits his fault while hitting his own head. Because of the betrayal, Woo-Mary gets angry and spills coffee deliberately on Woo-joo's face, which quickly attracts attention from people in the cafe. She expresses her disappointment toward her fiancé, who brings another woman into the house that should be their newlywed home. Even though she feels heartbroken, she decides to live well without that partner. Meanwhile, Choi Woo-Shik stars as Kim Woo-joo, the heir to South Korea's oldest bakery. Woo-joo's grandmother, who is also the chairman of Myeong-sundang, calls him back from the United States to prepare him as the successor of the company. On the other hand, Mi-yeon, Woo-joo's childish aunt who brings a cheerful comedic vibe, actively pushes for her son, Young-soo, to be considered as the next successor of the family bakery business. She worries that her son will be sidelined once Woo-joo returns from America. Disasters come one after another, not only the affair, but Woo-Mary also loses everything due to a house rental fraud, totaling 300 million won from her savings, loans, and her mother's money, which makes her look even more desperate. One day, Woo-joo's car accidentally hits Woo-Mary's arm while she is drunk, causing her to fall. Woo-joo rushes out of his car to check if the woman is okay. A misunderstanding occurs when Woo-Mary sees the name Woo-joo saved in her phone. Especially in her drunken state, Woo-joo looks like her ex-fiancé, and Woo-joo confirms that his name is Woo-joo, which makes Woo-Mary angry and call him a jerk. Their unexpected meeting immediately draws attention as Woo-Mary hits Woo-joo on the head and climbs on his back. Woo-Mary even demands a settlement of 100 million won. However, luck turns in her favor when she wins the grand prize of a luxurious townhouse for newlyweds after canceling her engagement with the cheating fiancé. It is emphasized that at the award event, the married couple must attend together. Therefore, Woo-Mary thinks carefully, and the only person that comes to her mind is Woo-joo, who sits in front of her, the man who has the exact same name as her ex-fiancé. Therefore, Woo-Mary suddenly proposes, asking if he can pretend to be her husband. Woo-joo wears an indifferent expression as he looks at Mary, who gazes back with tearful eyes as she anxiously waits for an answer to her proposal. However, despite the Puss in Boots-esque look that Mary is sending his way, Woo-joo seems unimpressed, responding to her out-of-the-blue proposal with bewildered silence, then tries to walk away, but Woo-Mary tries to stop him. Meeting again under different circumstances, Woo-Mary faces Woo-joo, sitting across from each other at a tense negotiation table. They gather for a business meeting, and Woo-joo remains calm and unreadable, arms crossed and eyes fixed on the contract. Even as Mary urges him with her arguments, Woo-joo's composed and almost stone-faced demeanor fills the room with tension. Woo-joo asserts that even toward a fraud, he is not generous and he is not that kind of person. Meanwhile, true to her resourceful nature as a self-made small business owner, Woo-Mary uses every negotiation trick she knows. With teary eyes, she lays bare her struggles and even shows a small injury on her arm to win Woo-joo's sympathy. Not wanting to let this rare opportunity slip away, Woo-Mary throws herself wholeheartedly into the decisive negotiation. Through an unexpected business connection, Mary seizes a golden opportunity with Woo-joo and uses every persuasive trick to stir his heart. Finally, Woo-joo agrees to enter a 90-day fake marriage with a high-stakes bet to win the luxurious newlywed home. Woo-joo and Woo-Mary appear in a wedding photo shoot. Woo-joo, wearing a tuxedo, wraps his arm around Mary's waist, while Mary, in a wedding dress, leans on his shoulder, showing chemistry equal to a real couple. Although they promise, no one will know, Woo-ju and Mary must act like a sweet couple, sharing warm moments at every chance, such as when Mary unexpectedly pulls Woo-ju and kisses him. To convince the neighbors that they are truly newlyweds and to prevent their secret from being exposed, Woo-ju and Mary try hard to pretend to be a couple in love, wearing couple outfits and showing affection at various occasions. Stay tuned to see how the deal between Woo-ju and Mary unfolds, and how their witty chemistry lights up the screen.